Welcome to Under the Microscope. This series is brought to you by the Real Scientists Nano team. Our goal is to provide a platform where scientists can communicate their work and interact with the public. With that in mind, every week we introduce you to a scientist working in the field of materials and nanoscience. Hi everyone, today we have with us Laia Castilla Amoros, who is a PhD or a doctoral assistant at EPFL in Switzerland, and she is working in the lab of nanochemistry of energy. Hi Laia.
Hi.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you, Pranati.
Let's start with your scientific journey so far. So how did you end up in your current research field?
Well, actually, it was in my last year of bachelor, and I wanted to go abroad for this Erasmus program that we have in Europe. And then, I had taken a couple of courses about nanomaterials, and I also did a little bit of colloidal chemistry back labs at university. And then I really enjoy it, and I was really attracted by then the name of my current group, which is Laboratory of Nanochemistry for Energy. So I just applied for it, and I got the chance to stay here. I did a 6-month internship. And then my professor told me that I could apply for the PhD at the PFL, and if I was accepted, then I could stay. So that was great, actually.
That's wonderful. Very happy to hear that. That's amazing. So, where do you think your research field, your current research field, falls or fits in this big puzzle of materials or nanoscience? Where does it fit in the big puzzle?
So, I think for me, it's clear. I work on the synthesis of nanoparticles. So trying to synthesize materials that haven't been synthesized at the nanoscale before, or even macroscale, maybe.
Right.
So, I'm a synthesizer, if that's the word.
You're preparing the nanoparticles, which can be used for a variety of applications.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully.
Okay. I mean, I think the similar here is the crystal growers. They are called growers.
No, I mean, actually, I don't know if synthesizer is a word, but I just guess that's my job. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with synthesizer. That's really interesting. Okay, so I guess you're doing a lot of interesting research projects or experiments while being a synthesizer. Let's go with that. Okay. So if you have to pick one project or one experiment, a quirky or a fun one, could you pick one or other one that you're most proud of? Could you pick one and explain it to us in simple words?
Okay, I guess it's my current project because it's my first project of my PhD.
Right.
So, I don't have many options to say, but actually I'm very happy about it and I really enjoy working on it. And right now I'm working on the synthesis of these, copper gallium nanodimers.
Okay.
They're really cute. They look like mushrooms. Yeah, I'm going to start writing a paper soon. So hopefully people will see them in the future. And yeah, I think it's quite fun. I mean, just mixing stuff, hoping, just trying new things. And then at some point you get something that it's nice and that you can, you characterize it. And I don't know, I really like all the steps of it, like the synthesis, the characterization. I love doing microscopy. I love the transmission electron microscopy techniques.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. I think especially at the beginning, I was really amazed by it. Or using the high resolution TM.
Oh yeah.
I mean, thing is wow. It's okay. It's I'm seeing the interferences that are forming that the atoms are forming.
Yeah.
So it's being just seen on the nanoscale really is so amazing. So maybe that's my favorite part. The part that excites me more is
characterization. Yeah. The high resolution transmission electron microscopy of beautiful nanoparticles.
Yeah, no, that's amazing.
Okay, wonderful. That's really good to know, and we look forward to a lot of beautiful pictures. And good luck with writing that paper.
Thank you.
And very, very happy to hear that the project that you're most proud of, you picked your PhD project. That makes me very happy. Wonderful. So, in addition to doing experiments and characterization in the lab, do you also have some teaching duties? Do you also teach some courses?
Yeah, actually at EPFL, because of being PhD, we have some teaching duties. So
Right.
we need to teach 540 hours in total during this 4 years of PhD.
Right.
But actually, I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I was teaching, I mean, nothing related to my project actually. I was teaching coordination chemistry, and then also I was an assistant, and well, I'm an assistant in a lab for first year bachelor
Right.
chemistry students.
Mm-hmm.
And I can also say that my favorite experience as a teacher has been leading a semester project with a student. So having a bachelor and a master student with me and designing together the project, and yeah, like seeing how the student improves and gets interested by the science, like in a closer way. That's
Right.
yeah, I think that's my favorite. I would say, yeah, my favorite teaching experience, and I
It's
think it's
very
really nice
satisfying.
if people has the chance. It's really beautiful, actually.
Uh, and if you had to wish for some courses to teach other than supervising the experiments, do you have a wish list of courses that you would want to teach other than, let's say, the chemistry course that you mentioned?
Hmm. Well, I don't know. No, not. I'm also gonna teach this semester another course, which is just well, it's nanomaterials for energy applications, I think.
Ooh.
So it's actually really close to what I do. I just have to teach some. It will have to be in the lab, so it's actually.
Okay.
But yeah, not. I mean, I already teach a lot of things.
You want to spend more time with the transmission electron microscope,
Yeah,
I
no, no.
understand. Okay, wonderful.
Actually, I like more to go to courses. I
Really?
actually miss being a student. Like we're considered students, no? But I miss or going to more seminars or things like this.
Oh yeah, I miss that as well. Yeah, those were fun times.
Yeah,
Those were fun times. Yeah, learning new things and
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Like new things that are not related to what you do, you know,
Right.
which is really useful, but
Mhm.
also to learn what you do. But it's really nice to know about other people who work, and that has nothing to do about, but it's still interesting.
Right, right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Let's talk a bit about your research experience. I hope it has been wonderful so far, and it will continue to be amazing in the future as well, as long as you decide to stay in research. Having said that, if you had three wishes to improve your research experience, what would you ask for? And I'm not promising anything
Okay,
today.
pity.
Uh,
Um, well, I guess again being able to attend more seminars.
oh,
Because,
okay.
well, actually, so EPFL in Switzerland, it's located in Lausanne,
Hmm.
but it has the different satellites, let's say. So in different areas of Switzerland. So I'm not in the main campus.
Hmm.
I'm in another campus, and I have the chance to attend seminars here, which is really nice. But then, yeah, if they do other seminars, like because here is just a seminar related to energy.
Hmm.
But if they do something related to biology or to medicine, or I cannot attend. I mean, I can go to Lausanne, but it's like 1 hour by train, so it's
Right.
not really convenient. So I guess I'd like to have the chance to attend more seminars, so
Hmm.
hear about other people's work.
Right.
I guess having more courses about my field, because we also have to take courses, but they are usually really general.
Okay.
So it's yeah, like this, like nanomaterials or colloidal chemistry for energy application. There is no focus on course about synthesis, like to really learn about the colloidal chemistry synthesis, because it's actually quite unknown what happens. So
Mhm.
we know some things, but most of the times it's just chance.
Right.
That yeah, so I like to have more courses about it. I
Mhm.
think it would help if there was this information, would really help in going faster, in improving faster, because now it's like sometimes you go blind. And I guess something I like also is having more collaborative projects with other people. I guess this depends on the lab,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, in our case, it's mostly individual projects,
Right.
some small collaborative ones, but yeah, I don't know, like having more collaborative projects, like to having this feeling that you're a team and you work all together for the same thing. Yeah.
Right. So not just collaborative projects, not just within EPFL, but also outside.
Yeah, exactly. For example, I mean, like that allow you to go to other universities for a couple of months or something like this. That would be really great.
Yeah, it's exciting. It has a bit of a flavor of Erasmus Mundus
Yeah,
program that you had.
yeah. No, I did it once. Now I want to repeat. I like it. So yeah, that would be great actually.
Okay, all fair three wishes of yours. I hope I could just grant them, but I hope you're working towards it. I hope more seminars come your way, more courses come your way, and also after hearing this podcast, maybe more collaboration projects come
Oh,
your way.
because you don't have a genie hidden there, right? So
No, well, unfortunately not. Well, maybe I'd have, maybe I don't. You never know. Okay, let's move on with to the future. Speaking of
okay.
the future, what are you most looking forward to in the next 3 months?
Well, so yeah, start writing my first author paper,
Okay.
seeing how my baby and how all my work from the last year starts to take shape into something nice and that is useful
Right.
community, I'd say. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's, really excited about it because well, it's my first author. So
Ooh, it's special. It's very special.
exactly.
I remember my first author paper, and I was like, oh, I don't know where to start. Do I do pictures, figures first? Do I do this first? And like, oh, but I want to talk about this also. It's very exciting.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Well, good luck with that. And that would be the mushroom.
Yes,
Blood
exactly.
mushroom. I'm calling
No,
it.
it's like, I mean, at least to me, maybe then people think I'm crazy when they see it, but at least to me, they look like mushrooms. So,
Okay. Let's go with mushrooms. Mushrooms
yeah,
also come of different shapes and sizes. So,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It
Yeah.
can be mushroom from, I don't know, you don't know the species, sorry.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. All right. Before we let you go, what we
Yeah.
want to understand from you is what are the big challenges or what are the big questions that the materials or nanoscientists today are trying to solve? Where is the field? What is the community trying to solve?
Okay. Well, I guess it depends on the field, no?
Mhm.
In some cases, maybe the application of the nanomaterial and at the industry level, because sometimes, like we say, yeah, nanoparticles, because they have this higher surface to volume ratio, then they are more reactive.
Right.
So they will be cheaper to use. But well, maybe the processing of these materials is still more expensive,
Mhm.
or they're in powder, so you cannot really, I mean, it's really difficult to use them. It's really unsafe or
Right.
something.
Right.
Or there is no, it's really difficult to scale the synthesis up to
Mm-hmm.
get to this industry level. So
Right.
yeah, I guess in some cases that.
Mm-hmm.
In my case is yeah, because we don't have the knowledge really of what's really going on
Mm-hmm.
during the synthesis. So, well, in colloidal synthesis, we say as like to brag a little bit that we have this full control over the size, shape, and composition.
Mm-hmm.
But in most of the cases, we don't really understand what is happening, and we just get them. We get them, and then we try to think, okay, why did we get them? And there are some papers about it which are really interesting, but
Right.
it's just on some focus materials. So yeah, and it's really unknown what is going on. And intuition, sorry, is not always right. So you think, okay, I got this with this. So if I increase the amount of this surfactant, then this will change. But it doesn't. It does the opposite way. So
Right.
yeah, I guess for me this is the highest challenge.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I mean, this nanomaterials field is huge.
True.
So
True. Okay. All right. Yeah, I hope we are working towards it. Or the colloidal chemistry, nanochemistry community is working towards getting more control over the
yes,
synthesis
yeah,
of the nanomaterials, and not well. I hope we reach the point where at some point we say that okay, these are the parameters, this is the recipe, and that is like 5 nanometer, for example. That's the size you're gonna get.
in a way it makes sense.
Yeah,
We
and
can
not
apply to everything and yeah.
yeah reproducible
Oh
and
yeah, that's the word. Oh, I forgot that word. I guess our nightmare in the lab is the word reproducible. You know,
uh-huh.
getting
Okay.
just 2 out of 4 syntheses, which doesn't seem a lot, but if each synthesis takes one day, then half is useless.
True,
So
true. Okay. All right. Wonderful. I hope we are working towards it, or
yeah,
you guys are working towards it.
trying.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you very much for speaking with us, Laia, and we are looking forward to your time on Real Scientist Nano.
Well, looking forward to be there and meet you all.
Thank you for listening. To know more about us, please visit our website realscientistsnano.org and follow us on Twitter at realsci_nano.